Pope Benedict XVI arrived in Brazil to an exuberant reception for a 5-day tour of the world's most populous Roman Catholic nation. It was his first visit to Latin America since becoming Pope in April 2005. In a departure from the normal diplomatic and church-focused protocol, Pope Benedict XVI took time to visit some 2,000 former drug addicts gathered at the uniquely successful Catholic drug addiction rehabilitation project called the Fazenda da Esperanca, or Farms of Hope, close to Guaratingueta, Brazil.
At last, I am here with you at Fazenda da Esperanca. I greet with particular affection Father Hans Stappel, founder of the charity Nossa Senhora de Gloria, which is also known as Fazenda da Esperanca. Firstly, I wish to rejoice with each of you for having believed in the ideals of good and peace which define this place. To all of you who have come here today from the various fazendas to be with the Pope, those undergoing treatment and those who have been cured, volunteers, families, those who have already been through the program and benefactors, I wish to say, Pace et Bem.
The Fazenda da Esperanca, as it is known locally, was started in 1983 by a Franciscan friar, Father Hans Stappel and Nelson Giovanelli Ross, in response to their encounter with a growing number of young people struggling for release from drug addiction.
Well, I got into drugs at the age of 17, and so about 2 years ago I lost everything because of alcohol and cocaine. I lost my house, I lost my children, so I found myself completely lost, without anything, adrift. I came here to the Fazenda Esperanca without a life at all. I didn't have any wish at all to continue living. It was through my friend Tatiana, through her family, as my family no longer believed in me. It was through her mother, who told me about her experience here on the Fazenda, and who brought me here, so I came.
For many of these young people caught in the bitter cycle of drugs, abuse and social marginalization, the Fazenda is a last chance for freedom from dependency and destruction.
They told me that the recovery here was not through medication. They did not have psychologists or psychiatrists, but they had work and spirituality. And how many times before had I been to psychologists, psychiatrists, and nothing of this had solved anything. So I said, now I will try this. I will see whether through the spirituality they have here, whether through God Himself, I may succeed.
Behind each drug addiction, there is always a cry for love. They are looking for love. They want to be happy. They really want to experience deep joy. They think that in sex, in drugs, in possessions, they will find this joy. The world offers these false ideas, and they fly to them. Often they have not learned how to live true love, and therefore they think that they will find it in drugs. But this is an enormous disappointment, and then they become addicted. And then they do things that they never wanted to do, and only at some point they wake up and they say, I was not born for this. I was looking for something else. I want to be happy. And then they write to me and they say, help me, I have to get out of here. I've fallen into a hole and it's not what I want. And then we always say to them, you may come to us, but you must be ready to change your life.
The system is based on an experience of God and hard work. It is a place of discovery, a discovery of self.
We believe that the recovery results from the experience of the spiritual life. It stems from the personal encounter with God. Next to this, I think it is also important for them to experience and live the relations they create amongst themselves, that they begin to have love, respect between them, and God is there, healing their wounds, their traumas, the pain they carry within themselves. Without God, life makes no sense. And here we learn to know this sense of God. And I think that practicing this always, that the knowledge of the Word is what makes us believe in life, which makes us recover life.
The project is considered one of the most efficient drug rehabilitation systems in the world, with 82% of the addicts who finish the one-year internship free of their drug addiction after 5 years. Although each farm is self-sustaining, the challenge for the farms of hope is the considerable start-up costs involved. The Catholic charity Aid to the Church in Need has recognized drug addiction as one of the greatest threats to young people today, and consequently has helped support the expansion of this social and pastoral project.
Each Church in Need considers the Farms of Hope, the Fazenda da Esperanca, to be a priority project for two main reasons. First of all, it's the most efficient system to rehabilitate drug addicts and alcoholics that we know in the world. But more important than that for us is the fact that the Farms of Hope are a fully pastoral project of the Catholic Church. They really base their system in the youngsters living the Word of God, living the Gospel, and practicing it in their lives. And this is beautiful to see young men without any religion, without any interest in the things of God, getting out of the Fazenda after 1 year here, completely recovered from drugs and for other evils. Several of them are criminals, were criminals before coming here. And besides of that, they come out as good Christians. So it's a marvelous project under all points of view.
Today there are presently 37 Farms of Hope globally, including Brazil, Mexico, Guatemala, the Philippines, Germany and Russia, and more are requested. The challenges are complex, but for now the founder, supporters and former drug addicts bathe in the light that only the presence of the Holy Father can bring.
I feel that Pope Benedict XVI made an interesting choice today. He did as Jesus Christ would have done. Because when Jesus Christ was here on earth, he too went to the tax collectors, the sick, and the prostitutes. This is how Jesus lived. Pope Benedict XVI has made the same choice. He chose the excluded. The Pope came from Rome to the Fazenda to visit the drug addicts, the alcoholics, the prostitutes, mothers, and those suffering from AIDS. I think that this is a wonderful thing. I think I can now imagine better what Jesus Christ must have felt during his time here on earth.
For me, it was very emotional, as it is the first time that I have been able to see the Pope so close, and also for the whole Church. It's like having the presence of Christ among us, a presence so close, so warm, and so wonderful. I am very happy. This touched me and brought me closer to Jesus and my relationship with the Church.
Today was the most important day in my life. I have just arrived here at the Fazenda and I feel alive. Before coming here, I was like garbage, uncared for and with no self-worth. No one spoke to me. I lost my family and my friends. I didn't know that the Pope was coming here to the Fazenda. I only found this out when I arrived. I did not come here because I thought that the Pope was coming. I came here to be here. The Pope's visit was a very beautiful experience, and I'm very happy that I received the blessing of the Pope. Dear friends, I cannot miss this opportunity to also thank all those that help materially or spiritually to continue the work of the Obra Social Nossa Senhora de Gloria. May God bless Father Hans Stappel and Nelson Giovanelli Ross and their dedication of their lives to yours.
Por terem acolhido o convite dele para dedicarem sua vida a vocês.